We're in Cracow.
Cracow. What a great place.
So, we got here yesterday. First thing I want to say is don't follow Google Maps. Google Maps will get you at the outskirts of town and tell you to turn into one street and then left into another street. Don't do it.
Dirt road, which will still get you here.
Yeah.
But just,
you've got a big caravan
just
like
come to
us,
the
don't
pub
do it.
and then turn left.
Yeah, so just follow that road straight down till you get to the pub, turn left. And the free camping area is at the Heritage Centre, which is, we're going to show you through there. It's a free camping area, but it's got
Free electricity.
So
But hang on. But it's limited power, we think.
Yes.
Because when we plugged in a lot of things,
it went down
it's sent to slow charge.
Yeah.
So it's only limited.
So it's got 3 sites that are like a caravan site. It's got a slab. It's got power and that, but they are only for very small rigs. And then
No water as well.
No water. But then you've got this sort of paddock next to it. There's 8 power outlets here altogether. However, there's plenty of camping for anybody, but there's 8 power outlets. There's 2 showers, 2 toilets, and they're hot showers, and they're free as well.
Yeah. And also you've got 4G, about 4 bars as well, reception.
Right. So Cracow is supposedly a ghost town. So we're going to take you for a walk around the town, show you all the old buildings. We'll stop along the way to give you some information about Cracow. So here is the Heritage Centre. It's free to get into and it's a self-guided tour. It's a shame there's a fence around that, isn't there?
You know what? It's a shame. It really is, because there has to be.
Yeah. Anyhow, this one here depicts the gold miners back in the gold rush in the early 1900s. Alright, this Heritage Centre was officially opened on April 30th, 2011. The centre was established to preserve buildings of the significant historical value in Cracow and recreate Cracow story for visitors. This building was previously the Cracow courthouse. It was then refurbished in 2010 by the operators of Cracow Gold Mine, Newcrest Mining Limited, and is now proudly owned and maintained by Evolution Mining.
It must be a big mine, because there's so many mine cars as you drive in on the left.
What did you find?
I found a scale.
And what's the scale do, John? Did you read about it?
No, well, I was in the middle of doing that when
Well, go and stand on it.
I don't want to stand on it because it lies.
It's how many kilos
Your weight. What's your worth
are
in
you
gold?
worth your weight in gold?
You remember, I've got heavy shoes on and stuff.
Well, I weigh more than that, so we're not going to go up close. It does say error. It does keep saying error.
I'm normally 86, so that's lying.
We have been living with our daughter, who's fed us well in the last couple of months.
I told you I lied, didn't I?
No, it doesn't lie.
Oh, so that's spot on. Oh, I've got to go on a diet.
So my weight's, I'm worth $7,600.
Oh, I'm not worth much then.
$7,200.
Hmm.
So, I know I'm bigger than you, so whatever.
That's all right. It's all good. More to cuddle.
Oh, thanks, John. That must be, look, because it was the old courthouse. There's the thing that the accused stood in.
Hang on, I've got to set the party. Hang on.
You were Eshe.
I didn't do it.
Look, John.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's how they get gold. They get the rock, they crush it, dirt.
Do you reckon we could get that gold bar out of there?
Do you reckon it's a bullshit one, John?
No, it's real.
Oh, it's yes, John.
I did watch a YouTube video on this, and there was a gold plate in there, like gold bar, and you could stick your hand in there and you could actually pick it up.
That's right. I remember you showing me that.
Gold's gone.
The gold's gone.
It's gone. So you could just see how heavy a bar was, because apparently they're quite heavy.
Bugger.
But it's gone.
John, this was actually the police station / courthouse.
Oh, it's actually quite big. It's very deceiving, actually.
That's probably why it was both. So we're going to go... What's picnic tables down the back here?
The barbecue. I think there's more toilets there as well. This place has got plenty of public toilets.
There's so many, and they're all so clean.
I wonder who comes and cleans them. I must be a publican. Or the locals.
All right, Cracow Hotel, I've got information and I'm going to just read it off my little brochure here. In 1936, Alfred William Jarvis and his wife Agnes commissioned the building of the Cracow Hotel. The hotel was constructed by the Gell brothers in Brisbane, who also constructed the Cracow Hospital. Chick Jarvis was the original painting contractor. The day-to-day operations of the hotel were run by Agnes and Alfred and their son Cyril, who they called Chick, and his wife Madge. Today the pub is owned and operated by Fred Brophy and his wife Sandy, which actually isn't true because it's now Stu and... I'm sorry, I can't remember the lady's name. The Brophy name is synonymous with the nostalgic sport of tent boxing, and Fred continues to travel with his world-famous boxing troupe. So unless Fred does own it and that man was the publican that we met...
That'd be really good actually to see a boxing in there.
So there you go.
You could have got in there and done a couple of rounds.
Could have bitched some people.
Made some money.
Yeah. I'm going to show you something that's quite quirky and they're all around town. These things are everywhere, so we'll show you as many as we can, sun permitting. But
they just turn around with the wind, whichever way the wind's blowing.
How cool. And they're all different. Alright, I've got information, and I know you haven't got a chair.
Oh, I can find one.
Alright, this place is called Cracow. It is spelt C-R-A-C-O-W, but it's pronounced Cracow.
And there's another one in Czechoslovakia or somewhere.
Some other country, but that starts with a K.
So as soon as you Google it, that's what will come up.
Okay, pastoralist John Ross named the town Cracow in 1851, and in 1875 the town became known for gold. In 1976 the Golden Plateau mine closed, causing the town to become deserted. So that is why they call it a ghost town. However, we were in the pub last night and I had a massive talk to the publican, and he was saying there is a resident ghost inside the hotel. Many people have felt that ghost there, and I said to him, do you know who the ghost is? And he said, oh, love. He said, this hotel's got so much history dating back to the gold rush. He said people have been shot in here. There've been like killings around
boxing
town.
Ring in there.
There was an old boxing ring outside.
Oh, I'm just going to cut you off for a second.
Yeah.
The meals are beautiful.
They are.
They are absolutely
So
to die for.
For lunch, I had an egg and bacon roll, and John had a pie, chips and gravy.
Actually, we should drop a photo of them in.
Have we got?
Yeah, I
photo
took
of
a
those?
photo.
Okay, we'll drop that. That's for lunch.
Didn't do the dinner one though.
Forgot to take photos for
Yeah.
dinner. But for dinner, we were so full after lunch because the meal was so big.
We shared one.
We did, and we had a snitty and chips, and that was really lovely as well, and gravy.
And the hospitality, they're just wonderful. The people that own the pub, oh my gosh, they are so nice.
All right, let's go for a walk around town. It's amazing the old buildings and stuff that are here. All right, let's look at these beautiful old buildings. They're, well, majority of them are deserted, and they've still got the original signs on them, but we're having a bit of trouble.
There's another one there.
Oh, there's another one there. Let's walk over and have a look at that one, John.
It's like walking down a 50s township, isn't it, really?
It is.
Oh, that's cool, that one. Oh, that's supposed to be the hotel with the ghosts in it.
Oh, it
And
is
the horse
too.
out the front.
Yeah, it is too.
An Aussie flag.
That's cool. Here's another one. Oh, he's a bank. He's holding the person up. He's got a gun. Let's spin it around and see if the wind will catch it.
You know, this is a town where you need to walk up and down it like 6 times to see everything.
You see the old sign. So here's a shop. And we just can't make out what the signs say. But this is so cool. This one, John. Look at the top, it's all broken.
You know, it's so lovely.
Do you see what this sign says at all?
You know what? If I take a photo of that, you might be able to see what it is later. You know, some things come out better in photos.
Yeah. It's a real shame that we
It must have been short in the old days.
go and walk up under the awning.
Well, that's because we're like 6'9".
Go and walk under the awning. You'd have to duck your head all the time.
Well, I'm 6'9", don't forget.
Sure. It's a shame you can't get into them. The history that would be behind these doors. After this little house is a little memorial, lest we
can you see the
forget.
one right in the background, that house right down there? Looks like it's ready to collapse. I'd like to do is just restore all these old buildings. And you know, one thing I miss is the old corner shops which you had when we grew up.
It's a beautiful corner shop down here. This one here, I reckon that was like the grocery store.
Butcher shop or something maybe?
Yeah.
How nice is that though?
It's gorgeous.
Our chimney. It did get quite chilly at the night time last night, didn't it?
It did. It really did.
Not too bad though.
Okay, here's the Cracow Hotel. This one's the Beard Saloon, John. You can see it.
Saloon, yeah,
Look, you can see it up the top there.
Yeah.
Beard Saloon.
Actually, you can see through the windows.
That's cool. Down here, I think I found a drapery.
Because yesterday we went for a 4 kilometre walk to the cemetery.
Yeah.
And a kilometre the wrong way, obviously, because
We walked and walked and walked yesterday.
so.
pretty sure that says on the sign self-service stores, but we can't see what's at the top of the sign. And then there's this one next door. McCann's. What do you reckon? Up the top, I think it says McCann's.
Oh, I think it may be, I don't know, Trace.
But underneath that, it says something down here.
They've got to guess and putting letters in things that aren't there. It's one thing I've never been good at.
Alright.
Well, someone looks after it. There's the banana tree and they've covered up bananas so the bats don't get to them.
Well, when we walked here in the night time, last night, there were lights on in some of the places.
There were.
Okay, this one here, I reckon, is like an old-fashioned drapery. It says, I'm sure, it says frock shop. Okay, I reckon it says E.E. Sam's, and then there's a little needle and thread, and then it says frock shop.
There's letters in front of that.
I think it's E.E. Sam's, John.
Private property, please keep out. So that's pretty much it for the town. There's another shop down there, but it's a big town, but it's a little town.
And like I said, when we walked last night, some of these buildings did have a light in, so whether people are living in the back of them, you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know, no. The one down there's been burnt down.
Oh, we walked down to that last one, that burnt down one. Yeah.
Just the history would have been amazing to be back here in the 50s.
1920s.
Oh, 1920s, was it?
1920s.
Well, even the 50s. It would have still been going in the 50s.
Oh, yeah. I think the 50s is when it started to fold. Is that what I said
Oh,
before?
they ran out of gold. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I don't know what I said before. It's such a long time ago, like 5 minutes.
Oh, talk about me having a goldfish bloody brain.
1976, the mine
1976.
closed.
Walk down that one down there. And
Yeah, there's one more.
oh, that's where the car was parked last
Yeah.
night. The shelter.
There's one more down here. We'll try to figure out what it was. We reckon they should have a map somewhere in the town, just like a billboard, with what each one of these buildings were. The man in the stew from the pub, he told me in its heyday there was something like 4,500 residents here, and he said there was a factory. I thought he said soft drink, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, but they're mainly all in tents as well.
No, another 2,000 were in tents.
Oh no, 2,000 tents.
Yeah, 4,000.
So that means most of the houses have just gone.
Just gone. So 4,500 people in like the town, and then he said out of town there was like a tent city where all the miners were from all over the place, like they were, yeah, and there was like 2,000 there.
Oh, and the mine that's in town at the moment that's big, that's open, it's actually an underground mine.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's amazing what you find out from people in the pub, isn't it?
Yeah, people love to chat in the pub.
Everyone loves to chat, and it's fantastic. I loved it.
That pub is so quirky. As I said before, you could just go in there and 6 times and you could see different things.
Hopefully you could get a good idea of it with the footage that I took. It was pretty hard to film, you know. There were people around, and I don't like filming too much. And there was so much quirkiness. Trying to get it all on film was unbelievable.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing though, if you want it quiet, you move out here.
Just up here's that house we're talking about that has burnt down.
It's just a different quiet out here, isn't it?
It so is. So, there's also a place called Cracow Beach, which we didn't know about, so we didn't go to, but it was in one of the streets along the way. What was it called? Something Delusion Road. But it's supposed to be beautiful and fishing. You can go fishing and everything in this Cracow Beach. Here's this one that's burnt down.
What a shame.
So for you fishermen out there, it means nothing to me, but at this beach there's Saratoga and yellow belly.
Oh, they're two of my favourite fish to catch.
And red claw. I've heard that there's a bit of red claw around.
Yeah, red claw, right? Are they a fish or they are a crustacean?
They're a crustacean.
Oh, okay, very good.
Yeah, I know that because I watch YouTube.
Very informative, YouTube.
Yeah, I know, right?
We need to actually get some yabby nets.
I don't need it.
I do, yeah.
You got to catch it and you got to boil them and make them squeal. And
Yeah, yum.
that's cruel.
Yum.
Okay.
Well, I haven't done that sort of thing since I was a kid though, so it should be quite easy, I'd imagine. I don't know.
John and I aren't fisher people. We don't eat a lot of seafood.
Back then,
Oh, John likes his prawns, but he's got to buy them fresh in the trawler.
we used to go to a place called Coonabarra, and they had a big dam there, and all we did was just put a bit of meat on a string and put it in the dam, and they would just climb on that, and you'd bring them up and you'd cook them.
And you didn't eat those?
Yeah, they're like prawns. They taste like prawns.
Righto. Let's go back up to the caravan.
There's nice public toilets just here.
Yeah.
More of those quirky little.
And this tree, John.
Yeah.
Can you see what's in this tree?
Lawnmowers. So if you ever need a lawnmower or parts.
Just hanging about.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see 5?
I can see 5. Yeah, I can see 5. Okay. I felt something. Something touching my back.
I don't know what that was.
Oh shit, I thought it was the ghost.
Really?
Well, it's a ghost town. Or maybe we got.
As I always say, imagine sitting on that veranda up there on the balcony.
Look at this, guys. He's actually got his arm around me.
Yeah, let's just put the camera. Yeah, don't give me ideas.
Oh dear.
And plus, it's got to be nice to you when you're filming. Like,
Yeah, I know, right? It's the only time he
at
is.
noon, a gunfight was
that's
happening.
what you said about the last pub.
Oh, how good would that be? We're going to do a reenactment, me and you. Set the camera
Jesus.
up. 12 noon.
Bang.
We both walk 5 steps or 12-step paces, eat a different way, turn around, and then just.
The one I read to you last night that you ignored me.
I would never ignore you on purpose.
There's this sign out here. I'm going to show you.
Oh, this
It's
one.
a little.
No,
It's a little bit naughty.
I did hear you. Yes, I was listening to you.
It's a little bit naughty. You got Intercourse Island. You got Bullshit Hill. Big Dick Ball. Titwobble Lane. Fenny Bay. Mount Blowhard. Pisspot Creek. Muff Creek.
Cracow.
All around Cracow.
Let's
It's a little bit rude.
Let's go to Big Dick Ball.
You fantasise there, would you?
Well, don't be like that. You're going to cut that bit out, aren't you?
Nope.
Yep.
All right.
I might edit this one.
So, you editing. That's a laugh.
I do all the editing.
Okay, so we're walking back up to the
Bit of a slide hill.
caravan. You need to get your arm off me, John. You're making me wobbly.
Wow. See, that's why I don't do it, because you always say, get your arm off me.
Thought I might as well start here. So here's the toilet blocks. Each little room, John just went into someone, he hadn't locked the door. So 2 showers, 2 toilets. And then here is the 3 slab sites. Like we said, it's really only for small rigs. And then next door is the big paddock. There we are.
It is on a bit of a hill, like a really hill, so you'll need your chocks and your wedges and stuff.
For sure. There isn't one even site over there.
No, I wasn't actually going to unhook the cart and wanted to get the caravan to roll away.
So this is where you drive in to the paddock area.
This is the overflow section, I think.
I don't know.
It's all empty apart from our neighbours next door.
So see all these poles, these yellow poles? They've got a white pole in the middle. They're the electricity. And they have 2 outlets per pole. So there's 4 lots of these poles here, which means 8 outlets. But it's very uneven. All right, that's it for
Hey,
Cracow.
guys. Thanks for making it this far.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed that little walkthrough of a ghost town. Yeah, and we'll see you at the next stop. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys. We really appreciate it. See you next one.
See ya.